What if one quote could change your life? Watch until the end to find out. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Laozi. In 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. Robert Frost. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. Buddha. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. John Lennon. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Confucius. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. Oscar Wilde. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Abraham Lincoln. Mistakes are the portals of discovery. James Joyce. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Winston Churchill. Do not wait for the perfect moment. Take the moment and make it perfect. Zoe Sayward. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. Confucius. Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. Dalai Lama. To live is the rarest thing in the world. Most people exist, that is all. Oscar Wilde. The meaning of life is to find your gift. The purpose of life is to give it away. Pablo Picasso. Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. Vivian Green. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Steve Jobs. The purpose of life is not to be happy. It is to be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate. Ralph Waldo Emerson. When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. Viktor Frankl. Life becomes easier when you learn to accept the apology you never got. R. Brault. Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. Susie Kassem. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path, and leave a trail. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Turn your wounds into wisdom. Oprah Winfrey. Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. George Adair. Life is 10% what happens to us, and 90% how we respond to it. Charles R. Swindoll. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. Aristotle. Challenges are what make life interesting, and overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. Joshua J. Marine. Change your thoughts and you change your world. Norman Vincent Peale. Life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. Anais Nin. Life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. Maya Angelou. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. Albert Einstein. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Albert Einstein. The only impossible journey is the one you never begin. Tony Robbins. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. Mark Twain. Do not let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. John Wooden. The harder the conflict, the greater the triumph. George Washington. He who has a why to live can bear almost any how. Friedrich Nietzsche. People grow through experience if they meet life honestly and courageously. Eleanor Roosevelt. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Epictetus. Don't count the days, make the days count. Muhammad Ali. Life is about making an impact, not making an income. Kevin Cruz. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Steve Jobs. It is not the length of life, but the depth of life. Ralph Waldo Emerson. We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. Winston Churchill. An unexamined life is not worth living. Socrates. If you want others to be happy, practice compassion. If you want to be happy, practice compassion. Dalai Lama. Do what you can, with what you have, where you are. Theodore Roosevelt.